It's a normal distribution curve, we say. The entire curve is equal to 1. So what the law say? From the highest figure, you have to deduct the lowest figure. 168 minus 165 is z less than 3 divided by 4. Hello my dear student, I am Dr. B.S. Subramania, Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I am going to hand Statistics for Management 2, 6th semester, Unit 5, Session 7 goes in favor of B.B.A. Today I am going to discuss theoretical distribution regarding the third one, normal distribution. So normal distribution. What is actually normal distribution? Normal distribution is an area. It's an area where how much the particular article will occupy, how much we occupy the particular, how much percentage of, they may compare like this. There are 100 soldiers are there, their heights are so much here. If they have got about 2,000, 2,500 say, how many heights got called? What are their heights to be taken into consideration, their weights to be consideration, all will be taken into consideration in normal distribution here. In the normal distribution, we have got one curve. This is called normal distribution curve. Center. Here -1, -2, up to minus infinity. Here +1, +2, +3, positive infinity. What you have to bear in mind here, no? If this is the center figure, the entire is equal to 1. 50% this side, 50% this side, the entire area is considered as a 1. It's a normal distribution curve, we say. It's a normal distribution curve, we say. The entire curve is equal to 1. In examination, if there is increasing, you have to show this side. If it is a decreasing, you have to show this. How it is? If it is a increasing, you show this side. If it is a decreasing, show this side. By chance, they may ask, so both, there are two items they will give, both will come on the, what's called the right side, then from the highest value, deduct the lowest value. If the both items comes on the left hand side, from the highest value, deduct the lowest value. If the items come like this, here and there, on negative and positive, both the items should be added. If it is come on the increasing level, you find out the value. We have got one table called normal distribution table. As per the table, the value will be given. From the one, that value should be deducted, how much occupied. If you come to left side also, you find out the value and deduct. We find out the value from normal distribution table, deduct. By chance, if it is come in the both side, left side and the right side, both the values should be added. So one should not be considered here. So if you have any increasing right side, decreasing left side, both comes here, both should be added. If the any value comes on the right side, deduct from 1. If any value comes on the left side also, deduct 1. If the value comes on the both side, that should be added, that should not be deducted. By chance, in exam, both the value comes on the right hand side, increase even. From the highest value, deduct the lowest value. From the highest value, deduct the lowest value. If the both the value comes on the left hand side, from the highest value, deduct the lowest value. Then, if the answer comes on one on left hand side, one on the right hand side, both the values should be added. Both the values should be added. There's a law. So what is this curve is called? Normal distribution curve. We'll move to problem now. Marks scored by the students of a class follow normal distribution with mean 80 and standard deviation 5. Find the probability that a student selected at random from the class is it. So normal distribution, ND we say normal distribution represented by the word Z. Normal distribution is represented by the word Z. Formula Z is equal to X minus X mean divided by standard deviation is a formula. Or we can write like this also, Z is equal to X minus x mean divided by standard deviation. What is the formula? X minus x mean divided by standard deviation. So if you go this problem, what they have given? Normal distribution with mean given. Mean is equal to 80. Standard deviation is equal to 5. More than 90. Here given more than 90. This they have given. This you have to understand. What are the points to be given? First you write the formula. Z is equal to x minus, what's your mean? 80 divided by 5. So whatever they have given, that should be written here. X minus 80 given by here. Then you write here probability. Right. You write the word called probability. X minus 80 divided by 5 more than the problem says 90. What's your x value? 90 minus 80 divided by 5. So this is 10 divided by 5, that is 2. Find out the value 2 in the normal distribution curve. If you see that, what's the value for the 2 here now? Normal distribution value 2 is 0.4772. 0.4772. So whatever the table in examination, according to that table only, you have to find out the value, because the value may differ according to table, but the distribution table will be given. This is called normal distribution table. Then here now, the ordinary of the standard deviation curve here now, the value for the 2 is normal distribution value, ordinance, area under standard normal curve. They will say here the 2 value will be, according to this table, 1.4772 is the value. So more than they say, therefore the value 1 minus 0.4772. 1 minus 0.47, 1 minus 0.4772. That is 0.5228. We can show in a figure now. You can write it here. It's a normal curve. This is center point. Minus infinity is the positive infinity. How much it occupies? 2 is the answer. Assume that this is 1, this is 2. More than, you have to write like this. You have to write like this. More than means you have to write like this. Less than you have to write this. More than you have to write this. This figure you have to represent. More than. So more than so much, you got to, what's the leftover place? 0.5252. Numbers they are not given, you have to take. What is the next question? This is answer. Between 70 and 85. Between 70 and 85. So when x value is 70, when x value is 80, between 70 and 85, P, x is 70. What's your mean? Your mean is 80. Your standard deviation is 5. 70 minus 80 less than x minus 80 divided by 5 less than, what is the next number? 85 minus 80 divided by 5. This way you have to write. This is a method of writing. 70 minus 80 divided by 5 less than x minus 80 divided by 5 less than 85 minus 80 divided by 5. This is a method of writing. So here the value is P. This is 70 minus 80 is minus 10. Then divided by minus 2 less than x minus 80 divided by 5. 80 minus 80 is, this is 5 divided by 5. This is 1. Here the value is 2, here the value is 1. The values are, minus will not be considered, value is 2, value is 1. So, if you draw a figure here, this is point center value, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, infinity. If they draw a figure here, 1, 2, positive. What is the first answer? Minus 2 here. Another answer is 1. You have to shade this. What's the value of the 2? Already know that the value of the 2 is 0.4772, 0.4772 plus value of 1 is 0.339, value of 1 is 3413, 0.3413. Add the figure, 0.4772 plus 0.3413, 0.8185. This is the way you have to write. If the answer comes left side and right, both should be added. You take the whatever the table gives, according to the table you have to look after. So this goes in favor of the 2. Then, regarding the 3, less than 75. Last one, less than 75 mass. P, x minus 80 divided by 5, less than, what is x is given? 75 minus 80 divided by 5. This way you have to write. So the value comes now, P, okay. Here the P, 85 minus 80 is nothing but Z, less than minus 1. 75 minus 80 is minus 5, divided by 5 is minus 1. The value of the 1, minus 1. So we have to write the figure here, negative figure. Here, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus infinity, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, positive infinity. So, it is 2 here, minus 1. They say minus 1, less than. Right, you have to write, less than. What's the value you got? 1. 1 value. So, 1 value is 0.3413. Value of 1 is equal to value as per table 0. As per the table, the value is 0.3413. Therefore, area is equal to 1 minus 0.3413. 1 minus 0.3413. 0.6587. 6587. So this is a way of doing. Less than means this side, more than means that side you have to do it. Okay. We'll move on to next problem. The weight of 1000 students are normally distributed with mean 55 kgs. Standard deviation 3 kgs. What is the first question? Number 1. Less than 58 kgs. This is our question. See the question now. Given mean is 55 kgs, standard deviation 3 kgs. Number 1, less than 58 kgs they have given. So normal distribution represented by x minus mean divided by x minus b. First one, more than 90. This is x minus 9. 90 minus 8. 2 is 0.1472. Deduct 0.280. Next 72. 70 to 85. 85 you have done. Then last one, less than 75. Less than 75 I have done. Okay. Then we'll move on to next one. Here 58 kg. First is 58 kgs. First is 58 kgs are there. Z is equal to x minus, what's your mean? 55 divided by 3. This is what they have given. Therefore, probability is equal to x minus, probability is equal to, what is the first step to follow is x minus 55 divided by 3 less than this, less than, what is the x value? 58 minus 55, 58 minus 55 divided by 3. This is 58 minus 55 divided by 3, that is 1, less than 1. We can write P, Z less than 1. What's the value of 1? You already see that the value of the 1 is 0.3413. Therefore, value is equal to 1 minus 0.3413. Entire area is 1. I will explain. Entire area. Deduct this. 1 minus 0.3413. 0.6587. We'll have a table now. Minus infinity, positive infinity. So, what's the value you got? It's positive 1. This is positive 1. It's a positive 1. It's a less than or more than? Less than. Right. Less than. So, what's the area left over that you have given? This is called normal distribution curve. What is the next question? Between 57 and 60 kgs. Between 57 kgs and 60 kgs. Between 57 and 60 kgs. Between 57 and 60 kgs. You must be carefully. P. 57 minus 55 divided by your standard deviation is 3 less than x minus 55 divided by 3 less than 60 minus 55 divided by. This is the way you have to write. This is the way you have to write now. Here the value is 50 minus 55. This is P. 57 minus 55 divided by 3. 57, 55 is 2. 2 divided by 3. 0.67 less than x minus 55 divided by 3. 60 minus 55 is 5. 5 divided by 3. 1.67. This is 0.67 less than x minus 55 divided by 3, 1.67. So, you have to find out the value. What's the value for this one? What's the value for this one? Value 0.67. Value 0.67. 7.2486. So value 1.67, 1.67.4525, 0.4525. From the highest value you did it. So net value from the 0.4525 minus 0.2486. 0.4525 minus this one. So deduct 0.4525 minus 0.2486. That is 0. So now we are discussing about between 57 kgs and 60 kgs. Less than 57 minus 55 divided by 3. X minus 55 divided by 3. 60 minus 55 divided by 3. So it is 57. 2 divided by 3 is 0.67. Less than 1.67 is 0.2487. Value for 0.67 as per the table. Table value 0.2486, 1.67. Here, table value 0.452. So what the law say? From the highest figure, you have to deduct the lowest figure. The highest figure is 0.4525. Deduct this. So whatever we get, 0.4525 minus 0.2486. 0.2039. So that should be put in a format. This is negative infinity. This is positive infinity. What are the values you got? 0.67 positive, 1.67. 0.67. 1.67. 0.67, 1.67. It is less than or more than, see that, between 57 kgs and 60, between 57 and 60 kgs. Here, 0.6 value. You have to make the value like this. 0.67, 1.67. Value you already find out. Then, what is the next one? More than 50 kgs. More than 50 kgs. This is more than 50 kgs. So, P x minus, what's the mean of the value? X minus 55 divided by 3 more than, what's the x value? 50 minus 55 divided by 3. This is a way you have to write. More than. So, more than, here, P, more than 50 minus 50. This is, what's the value you got? 50 minus 55. This is minus 5 divided by 3 minus 1.67. So 1.67, you already know 1.67, 0.4325, 0.4325, 0.4325. It is more than, this is negative, this is positive. So it is a minus 1.67 is there, negative value is there. It is more than, you have to write like this. Then, this way. So there are 100 students are there, the value is, first one, 1,000 students are there, 50, 58 kgs. So value is 0.65. Therefore, number of students 100, it is 1,000 into 0.6587, 1,000 into 0.6587, 658.7, say 659. So here net transfer for 1,000 students, 1,000 into 0.39, 1,000 into 0.2039, 203.9, say 204. Then last one, you got the answer 0.4325. Therefore, for 1,000 students, 0.4325, 1,000 into 0.4325, 432.5 or 433 is the answer. Hope, because number of students are given, that's why we multiplied by 1,000. The answer is multiplied by 1,000. More than, less than, in between. We'll go to next problem. Height of 2,000 soldiers are normally distributed. 2,000 soldiers are normally distributed with mean 165 centimeters, variance 16 centimeters, standard deviation is equal to root of variance. Standard deviation is equal to root of 16, 4. Okay. So, first one, less than 170. Less than 170 meters. X minus, what's your mean? 165 divided by standard deviation is 4, less than, what's the X value? 170 minus 165 divided by 4. So, this is 170, 165 is 5 divided by 4, 1.25. 1.25 values. So, 1.25 is equal to 1.25 0.3944. 1.25 0.3944 is the value. 0.3944 is the value. Put the graph, minus infinity, positive infinity. What's the value? 1.25, 1. It is less than, you have to make the graph like this. This normal distribution can, it is a less than like this. 1.25. Then, what is the next one? This over. Between 160 to 168, between 160 to 168 centimeters, between 160 to 166 to, between 166 to 168 centimeters, X minus P. What is the X value? 166. Your mean is 165. Standard deviation is 4. Standard deviation is 4. So less than x minus 165 divided by 4. What is the next value? Less than 168 minus 165 divided by 4. First one. P. 166 minus 5 is nothing but P. Z. This is Z is less than 1 divided by 4. Then P. Z. 168 minus 165 is Z less than 3 divided by 4 values. So 1 divided by 4 and 3 divided by 4. It is P 0.25, P 0.25 less than Z less than 0.75, 0.75. So both are positive figure. What is 0.25? Value 0.2524.0987. 0.0987, value 0.75, 0.74, 5.27, 0.7, 2734, 0.2734. Therefore, value is equal to 0.2734 minus 0.0987. 2734.2734 minus 0.0987. 0.1747. Put in a graph sheet. Minus 1, minus 2, plus 1, plus 2. Positive infinity. What's the values are? 0.25, 0.75, 0.25, 0.75. There's a values you got. 0.25 minus points. This is 0.25 minus 1. Well, you have to make the value like this. In a graph sheet, no, 0.25, 0.75, you have to make that. So, monthly income of employee follows normal distribution mean 18,000, standard deviation 800. Find the percentage of employee with monthly income less than 20,000. Number 1, less than 20,000. So, X minus 18,000 divided by 800 less than 20,000 minus 18,000 divided by 800. 20,000 minus 18,000 divided by 800. So it will come P. 18,000 means 2,000 divided by 2,000 divided by 2,000 divided by 800 is 2.5. It is 2,000. This is 2,000 divided by 800. 2.5. Or we can say P Z less than 2.5. Find out the value for 2.5. 2.5 0.4938. 0.4938. 0.4938. Put in a graph. Negative. What's your value? 2.5. It is monthly is less than. This is the way we have to. Less than you have to write like this. Then lies between 16,000 and rupees 17,000. Between 16,000 and rupees 17,000. So P 16,000 minus 18,000 divided by your standard deviation 800 less than X minus 18,000 divided by 800, then less than 17,000 minus 18,000 divided by 800 is a value. P 16,000 minus 18,000. So 16,000 minus 18,000 is 2,000 divided by 800. 2.5 P is 2.5 less than Z less than 17,000 minus 18,000 is 1,000 divided by 5. 1,000 divided by 800. So this is minus 1.25. Now you have to find out the value. First value 2.5 value as per table 2.5.4938. 0.4938. Value 1.25 table 1.25 0.394439. So here you put this. This is minus infinity. This is positive infinity. What is the first value? 2.5. Assume that 1, 2.5. 2.5. Then 1,800. This 16,000. It is 16,000. 18,000 is here. No value. You can say that. Minus infinity, positive infinity, 16,000 minus 18,000, 2,000 means minus 2.5. Then 17,000, 18,000 minus 1.5. Assumption. This is 2.5, this is 1.5. This is 2.5, this is 1.5 values. You have to settle that, not less than. This is minus infinity, this is positive infinity. Therefore, value 0.4938 minus 0.3944 0.09, 0.0944. 0.0944 number of students are there. 0.0944 number of employees is not given. If the number of employees is given, then you have to multiply it by number of employees. So here you must be very careful. Here positive, here no. Both are negative. Minus 2.5, minus 1.5. This is 2.5, 1.5. Find out the value, make the mark. So from the highest value, deduct the lowest value. This is the answer. Number of employees is not given. We have not multiplied. Hope you understand. So we have solved about the 4 problems of normal distribution. Make the table, highest value right side, lowest value left side. In between, this is the value you have to put. So hope you understand that. We'll have some more problem in the next session. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next class.